Hello and welcome back. If you haven't already subscribed, drop a comment, hit the bell, and get your latest news in cryptocurrency. Coinbase is reporting a $1.10 billion loss in the second quarter as those assets on the exchange are starting to slump. So that second quarter shows that the exchange of that $1.10 billion loss during that period, and that's compared to around $430 million from the first quarter, and a net income of around $1.61 billion in the second quarter of 2021. So the revenue of the second quarter came in about $803 million, around $1.17 billion from before the first quarter, and $2 billion in 2021, of course. Now, the value of that crypto assets in the exchange fell to around $96 billion in the second quarter from $256 billion in the first quarter, and that was a year ago. Now, Coinbase also pointed out the four major cryptos in the cycle space that has been since 2010, and showing that below the graph that there is some of the most recent peaks in November 2021 and lows in around June of 2022. Now, the company actually made a statement stating that each prior cycle has lasted anywhere from 2 to 4 years and resulted in crypto market capitalization significantly increasing compared to the preceding cycle. Each prior cycle brought in new market participants, developers, and products in the future advanced in the crypto economy. Now, these cycles are evident by viewing Bitcoin prices over time on a logarithmic scale. Prior peak to trough declines have been around 84%, 85%, and 94% historically. Although those prior declines did not actually coincide with a broader macro downturn. So they had a shareholder letter, and the company actually compared that data from 2020, and it believed that it was the best way to evaluate Coinbase through these early years in the nascent industry, as it is the same lens to evaluate crypto over a price cycle. Okay, now the monthly transaction users into you actually dropped 2% versus quarterly one, and stating that despite continued market softness, we were pleased to serve 9 million MTUs in the second quarter, a decrease of around 0.2 million or 2% compared to the first quarter. Now, Coinbase actually noted that Bitcoin trading volume and transactional revenue both rose 7% and 6% respectively in the second quarter compared to the first quarter. And we'll see where that goes. Adjusting to the market conditions, so they said that it's taking steps to cut costs in the face of challenging crypto market conditions. And these steps actually are limited to hiring for backfills in certain positions and cutting back on paid media and incentives. And the company has already reduced that workflow by 18% in June. In other news, we also have Bora wanting to establish a cross-chain with Polygon in expanding Web3 market. So the South Korean-based and blockchain-based content platform Bora Network announced Wednesday to establish a cross-chain with Polygon to expand the global ecosystem and user liquidity contact points. Now, during the conference on Wednesday, they actually presented in business operation updates by sharing its business directions with the public. The company announced to speed up its expansion plans and direction of the ecosystem by building a partnership with Polygon, and of course that it's an Ethereum scaling platform, and Ethereum should kind of take part of that as well, as far as taking some of those bonuses. Now, we're delighted, so they said that they're delighted to work with Bora to help them expand liquidity and introduce greater composability to their gaming ecosystem. And that was said by Irvit Goel, head of the global games business development of Polygon, adding that by leveraging Polygon, Bora Next users will actually benefit from low fees and fast transactions while tapping into the Ethereum network's inherent security. Polygon is committed to supporting developers in Korea and look forward to partnering with the best to grow blockchain gaming adoption globally. Per the press release, Bora actually disclosed its onboarding services and would be released on the second half of the year. And that's going to be Metabora's Birdie Shot, XL Games, Archworld, and the Rising Wings. Compets, along with some of the lineups such as Casual Battles, the Bora Battle, a sports simulation, baseball, the Block, and a Screen Golf and Friends Screen NFT working title as well. And Curve Finance DNS was hijacked. They stole around $570,000 from various user wallets. So the hackers actually managed to deploy that malicious contract on the homepage, and when approved by the victim, would completely drain the user wallets. As per Binance, Shangping Zhao, the attacker stole more than $570,000 from those wallets, and he wrote, "They use GoDaddy for DNS, which is insecure. No Web3 projects should use that. Very susceptible to social engineering." Now, Curve Finance took cognizance of the matter and said that the Curve.fi name server has been compromised, and it was said that the Curve.exchange seems to be unaffected as it uses a different DNS provider. Now, they also said the Curve Finance said that the issue has been found and reverted. And if you've approved any contracts on Curve in the past few hours, please revoke immediately and use the HTTP Curve.exchange for now until the propagation for HTTP Curve.fi reverts to normal. Now, Curve Finance is one of the most important decentralized DeFi projects on the market as per the DeFi Llama website tracker. Now, the protocol actually has $6 billion in deposits and is down from $24 billion in deposits since the beginning of the year. Now, security exploits have been on the rise over the last quarter and the crypto market crash. That is all we have for today. Thank you for joining. Be sure to hit that bell and get your latest news in crypto.